Hi, I'm Alex McCord for TheStir.com with episode 2 of the Real Housewives of Miami. Tear this piece of crap down with a side order of sexy housekeepers. So 2 episodes in, I'm liking the production values. There's musical montages. It looks like an MTV show. There's still a few jarring transitions as the format gets changed, but I like the direction it's going. So, straight up, we have a Twitter question. Rarely Died asked me about the prenuptial agreement. Was Roman out of line? I don't think so. You wouldn't go into business without a contract, and if 2 parties to a marriage have assets going in, you want to protect them. Now, it shouldn't be one-sided. Both Roman and Joanna should be protected. They should both be happy with it. There should not be an adversarial discussion over what's in it. And hopefully Roman won't stipulate that Marta can't be the maid of honor. If they agree, they should raise a glass, sign the damn thing, and move on to the wedding planning. So let's get to Lisa and her house and her housekeeper. I could not believe I liked Lisa this episode. I love the relationship she has with Daisy. It reminded me of my mom and everybody who ever worked for us. There was that craziness that just sucks you in. You know, I never walked in on any French maid photo shoots, but I wouldn't have put it past them. The thing is, if you've got a good relationship with the people who work for you, you want to help them out, whether it's school or camp or, in this case, plastic surgery. Why not? So let's move on to the preservationists. Normally, I'd be on the side of preserving historical architecture, and I can't stand those McMansions that pop up everywhere like bed sores. However, living in New York City, I have been shocked by the once gorgeous, now butchered atrocities that can't be touched because they're on a landmarked block. Unless the preservationists want to help pay for the rehab, they should get out of the way. I still think Lisa's a wind-up housewife when she's out of her comfort zone with all the other ladies, but when she's at home, with the family, with the housekeeper, she's great. I loved her. So let's move on to the meat of this episode, Adriana and Frederick. Wow, Adriana seems like a dog with a bone with this marriage story. Doesn't it seem obvious to everybody? They had a whirlwind courtship. They got hitched. They did the legal stuff, but they canceled the big church wedding because they had a fight. How many times have we seen them fight on the Housewives of Miami? And the son didn't want them to get married, so they thought, okay, let's back off this, let's keep it secret, put it all on pause. But I think they missed the tipping point. Once it was leaked that they were legally married and it became a scandal, that's when you own up to it and come clean, because the son now knows about it. Just say, yeah, we had a civil union 5 years ago, but we never really felt married, we didn't do the big church wedding, and besides, isn't it a great excuse to throw a huge party? And I do think that Leah and the other girls are right. A big, lavish wedding makes for great reality television, and it guarantees that whoever the bride is gets a huge storyline this season. Make no mistake, in order to get camera time, first before casting every year, and then after you sign up, everybody sits down with the producer or the crew, or they email back and forth, and they say, this is what's going on in my life this season. Here's the drama I can deliver this year. Or, wouldn't it be great if we renovated our house, went on safari, got married, got engaged, had a baby? Some women will stop at nothing for camera time. Now, it doesn't mean it's not real. It just means that maybe it wouldn't have necessarily happened that way if cameras weren't around. It's back to the Housewives Hawthorne effect. Being observed changes the behavior. Leah is calling BS on the wedding party, but she's between a rock and a hard place. She can't say, you're doing it for camera time on camera, so she's backed into a corner of, you lied to me, I helped you, etc. So let's break it down. Does Leah have a point other than complaining about camera time? She said she helped Adriana when she was a single mom. Okay, I understand that. Now, how long have they been friends? It's not clear because the number keeps changing, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. Adriana says that after she met Frederick, she no longer accepted help from Leah. Okay, despite keeping the marriage secret. Now, Leah's throwing around money figures like $350,000. That was making my head spin. If Adriana said the school tuition was $25,000, that's 14 years of payments. No school's going to keep a kid in that long without paying. So what was it? Was it the art gallery? I don't know. I think Leah was probably on the level that she would have helped Adriana regardless, but I think Leah is angry because she expected undying loyalty from Adriana, including being her wingman on a reality show. And when Adriana didn't back her up and stole the spotlight from her, ooh, that's the real issue. Steal money from a housewife, and as long as you don't take it all, you're fine. Steal the spotlight from a housewife, that carries the death penalty. We end with a dramatic confrontation in the rain. Now, if I were a producer, I might have accidentally canceled Adriana's car pickup for this scene, and then threw up my head and said, "This is a really important scene. Oh no, can't you take a cab or something? Do something." So it's beautiful cast manipulation. Adriana's walking through the rain to get to Leah, and the cameras are there to capture it all, and there's music on top. It's great reality TV. Let me know what you thought in the comments. What do you think about prenups? And would you read Leah Black's dirty novel? For now, I'm Alex McCord for TheStir.com, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.